You know, drawing grapevines is a little harder than you think. Are you struggling to get that twist and curl just right? You know, you're not alone. A lot of people search for how to draw a grapevine step by step or easy vine drawing tips. It's because they want their vines to look natural and not straight. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sketch twisting vines that look natural, the best way to draw grape clusters and leaves, and a few easy tricks to make your vines look more real and full of movement. Grab your sketchbook and your pencil. Your vines are about to look so much better. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws now. Come on, let's get to work.
Let's talk about vines today. Let's look at some notes here of drawing vines. So let's start off just with this, almost like a, not a pole, but just think of this thing as round like this, okay? And then down here, let's do something like that. And then give me like a dotted line where you're gonna come across like this. And then solid again. Dotted line. And solid. Get that figured out on your page. We'll do one more here. Dotted line going across. Solid. Dotted line. Solid. So what we've drawn here essentially is like a pole with a vine that's wrapping around it. So let me show you how that looks. So this dotted line is kind of the vine in the background, okay? So this is kind of coming around like that. It's kind of like outside. It's like outside here, right? You got this outside line. Here's the outside line there. And then you've got this inside, just like that. And then down here, this inside part goes to the outside, like that. Look at the top here. It's like this little hook, like that. And then this comes down like that. And then the opposite, little hook the other way, and then it wraps around like that. Let's do that again over here. This time, let's just do a single string. So this is going to come up, around, like an S curve. It goes behind, and then it goes around the form, goes behind, and then around the form, and goes behind. So if you can figure that concept out, that's essentially what's happening with a vine. You have a main branch, and then all the other branches are wrapping around it. So if you wanted to think of like the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, let's start with let's draw a kind of a stalk that's going up. So that's going to be your main stalk going up. Look at that. It's very natural looking. It changes in thickness. There's thick lines and thin lines. And then let's draw a second stalk. Now the second one will come up like this. So maybe it'll come up here. It will go behind this. Okay, 2. That's not too bad. That's pretty easy so far. Now let's wrap this. Okay, so let's keep thinking of this. Remember this idea of this S-curve here. Okay, so this one's going to come up maybe and around. Then you'll see it from behind. And then that S-curve again. It's going to come up and around. And you might see it behind. And then maybe it goes S-curve around only that one there. And you can add thickness to that. All right, let's do another one here. Let's add a couple more here. So here's one coming from behind there, right? Now this is going to get pretty random, so mine's going to look very different from yours. But essentially, it's the same thing. You're creating these S-curves. Now you could come in and add tone to some of them. You know, or you could take your eraser and kind of erase where they're overlapping on the front. So what we do is we just keep adding more thin ones, maybe some surface lines, some shadow. A couple leaves. You don't need a lot of them, but you can add some leaves there. Curlicues. Where it gets more tight in space, I'm going to just kind of drop in some dark, very dark silhouette shapes. You could even, for some interest, add some silhouetted leaves. You know, when you have a vine, it has these little like feelers where it's looking for something else to hold on to. Now I'm going in now with just this even kind of middle tone. So really I have a real dark tone I'm using, a lighter tone, and then just my outline. So it all starts from this idea that you have your main twig and you're creating this S curve like this. And then it picks it up on this side and then keeps circling around. If you do have additional questions, please join our Facebook group. It's totally for free. Post your questions in there. You can direct it toward me, or even down here in the comments below, you can ask a question and I will try and answer it my best. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.